Halloween special here live in downtown Kingsport at our bureau, talking all about Halloween. We do want to take some time to talk about all the trick-or-treaters out there tonight because we want them to stay safe. There are so many events, and joining us again, part of our Halloween tradition, we have Public Education Officer from the Kingsport Fire Department, Brickey, here with us. Barry, you came in and I said, you're playing the role of a Public Education Officer very well today.
Thanks. I thought that would be a good role to play today.
Yes,
so
it's a very appropriate costume.
Yeah, it works for me. So
been playing it for a while now, and of course we talk about just how much fun tonight is, but also really important to keep safety in mind in so many different ways.
Well, there's a lot of ways you can help keep kids safe tonight. Costumes, make sure there's nothing long and draping down, and also if you're using like jack-o'-lanterns or decorations, use electric candles. Use LED candles inside of those. That way there's no open flame. Also, if you're going out with the kids, try to do it before dark and maybe not too long after dark. And if you're out driving around, keep your headlights on, drive slower in those neighborhoods because the kids are excited. They want to go back and forth to different houses, and you never know, you might have one dart out in front of you. And so we want to keep those kids safe and get them really happy, and because you know they're going to eat lots of candy.
Lots of candy.
But hopefully they're not going to eat it till they get home. And so maybe get them a snack before you leave. Maybe like they were making earlier just a little bit. Those would be fantastic before you go out. And so get the kids, get them some food. That way they're not in their candy. Check that candy before they dig into it. And also, you need to think about allergies too, because a lot of kids have allergies and you may not know what's in that candy. Read them before the kids dig in.
All right, well, certainly some important information. It does seem like we've come a long way since you and I were out there trick-or-treating when it comes to like the different candles that we use and not having the real flames. It feels like the costumes are a little bit safer.
Yeah, those little plastic masks we used to wear with the rubber band that we couldn't breathe in. Yeah, I'm glad those are gone.
Or C,
yeah.
Well, that's overrated.
And kids really do need to see where they're going to, and that's a good point because we want the kids to be safe. We want them to have a happy Halloween, and then they can enjoy that candy and get all sugared up when they're at home.
Yes, exactly. When they're at home, and the kids have a lot of energy, and as you mentioned, they do go back and forth and crossing the streets. And even as a parent out there, when we're trick-or-treating, I'm trying so hard to make sure that I'm watching for the cars because he certainly is not. But that's really probably one of the biggest things, I think, is the pedestrians when they're out there. The streets are so full.
It is, and some neighborhoods are incredibly full. And, you need to make sure that if there's a sidewalk, stay on the sidewalks, keep your group together, and hold on to those little hands of the little ones because they will try to run. They may want to go over here to see this house or see that house, and some may want to try to go ahead of you, but they need to stay with you, and that way they're safer.
Yeah, you definitely don't want them to get lost. And what about, like, getting some shining lights on them? I kind of like to duct tape mine in some kind of reflective gear.
Yeah, flashlights, glow sticks, things like that. Reflective material is fantastic. That way they can be seen a whole lot easier. A lot of costumes may be darker, but you need to add some of that reflective material or even some of those, any type of light. You need little battery-powered LEDs and things like that. You can add all those different things to that. That way they can be seen.
And, of course, this weekend we changed those clocks, which means...
Oh, yeah, that means that when you change your clock, you're going to check your smoke alarm and check those batteries because it's really important because a working smoke alarm will double your chance of getting out safely if you do have a fire.
All right, crucial information. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Halloween to you.
Hey, happy Halloween.
Hey, we're going to give you a website. If you would like more information or more safety tips, you can go ahead and check out this website. They've got some really super information to keep you and your kids safe while you are trick-or-treating. And I don't know if you've carved your pumpkins or not yet, but if you have, you may want to look away because check out this master working on this. This is incredible. We're going to find out how he does it and how he's teaching others to learn some of these skills as well. All that and more coming up as Daytime Tri-Cities continues.